Okay, hi, this is Mike, the Unlucky Ham, K9KMV. And hopefully you guys can hear me. So thanks for checking out the channel, and thanks for joining the live stream here. So what I really want to try and do here is just kind of scan through the different bands, the different ham bands, and just see see if there's much activity going on. I had a look already this morning, and it's not a whole lot going on. So this is actually my first kind of official live stream doing this. So hi, here I am sitting here at my desk. I'll give you a quick rundown of what you see on the screen. So this area here is some remote software that controls my radio. So down here in front of me on the desk, I have my radio, my Icom IC7300. But I can control it from up here. Just with my mouse, I can move up and down. And you should also be able to hear it as it comes through. I'm just going to mute it for you guys for a minute. Over on this side is the waterfall, the spectrum scope. And this shows the different signals coming through. So whenever you see like a bit of a spike or a peak along this this yellow section, that's some kind of signal. That may not be a person speaking. It could be some interference. It could be some digital mode stuff like you see over here. But it gives me an idea of what's happening across the band. And this is kind of giving you, in the waterfall area, it gives like a history almost of when there was some activity. It will slowly kind of trickle down the waterfall. So I know that, a few seconds ago, something was happening here. A little bit further ago in time, something was happening over here. So that's what we're seeing on the display here. This is where I can enter my contact. So I'll put in the call sign of whoever I might be talking with. And then down here is a view of the Parks on the Air spotting page. So if somebody's doing any kind of PODA activation, then hopefully we'll see what frequency they're on, their call sign, where they're operating from, and kind of go on from there. I see there's a question from LB0FI. How am I sharing the Comport between the remote software and HRD? Good question, and I'm not. I can only go through the one connection, so there's no tracking up here in Ham Radio Deluxe. That's the name of the logging software. So I'm going to have to manually enter. So let's say I made a contact now on 14263. I'm going to have to put that in manually. I haven't found a way to share the Comport so that I could control the radio and do the logging. So good question there. But unfortunately, the answer is I haven't done that. If as we go through this, if anybody has any questions, please feel free, post them in the chat, and I'll see if I can answer them. So I can control the frequency that we're looking on either from the radio in front of me. So I'm doing this by hand manually. And you can see the frequency moving up and down. Or with my mouse, I can just use my scroll wheel on the mouse and move up and down here. Either way, you'll be able to see where I am, what band I'm on, and all that kind of stuff. And all the controls that I have here, I can control the volume that you hear it from. I can control the RF gain, the different filters, noise reduction. I can add that in there. So it kind of pulls some of the background away. I need to take it off on mute so you can hear the difference. I've got my noise reduction set pretty low. I don't like it to be set too high. It kind of makes the audio sound a little distorted for my ears. So I usually either have it off or have it on a very low setting. That's where I've got it set to right now. There's somebody calling CQ there right now. Didn't catch the call sign. What's the audio like of the radio coming through? If somebody could let me know in the chat if it sounds okay.
Union Fox Germany CQDX 20 India Zulu 4 United Fox Germany.
Hey, there's a station in Italy. Okay, the radio's a little bit low.
India 1 Juliet Mike India. Okay, many thanks. My name is Luca. Lima Uniform Charlie America. Over.
So we're on 20 meters right now, and I just happen to be on this frequency. This guy was calling CQ.
Okay, Bravo
calling from
India
Italy.
1 Juliet Mike India. Michael Italy. Zulu 4 United Fox Germany.
So when he's making a contact now, but I'll see if I can make
1, 2, 3, 4
a good contact with him when he's finished with this one. Let's see what happens. I'll be very surprised if I do actually get through, but we'll give it a try.
Okay, QSL, Roger. Surprise for me.
Is the radio audio any better now?
Stateside, QSL, the other friend.
If you could let me know in the chat.
Okay, Bravo India 1, Juliet Mexico India, Italy, Zulu 4, United Foxtrot Golf, returning 5, 6,
I put it a little higher on the mixer as well. That might be better.
Luca, Lima Uniform Charlie America, QSL.
All right, let's see.
Okay, many thanks for the QSO, many thanks for the QSO and the 73 South from Italy.
Okay, he's just finishing up.
Ciao, 73, bye-bye from Italy. Ciao, QRZDX, Italy, Zulu 4, United Golf.
Kilo 9, Kilo Mike Victor.
Okay, kilowatt November 4.
No, didn't hear me. Heard somebody else. I think anyway. There's a lot of QSB right now.
Okay, Kilo November 4, Victoria, 1 more time, please.
It would have been just a little bit too much to expect.
Okay, QSL.
To get through to him on the first go, I think. Especially that he's coming through pretty weak as well.
The report at the next transmission. Over. Okay, Jeff in Kentucky is got no problem.
So I'm running about I can bump it up a little bit. I'm just running barefoot, so 100 watts max. I was on about 80 watts just then, but I'll move it up to about 95 watts. And right now I'm on a G5RV. Kilo 9, Kilo Mike Victor. Did the wrong volume, yeah, I got to do the volume of my own. Oh yeah, for sure. He's definitely not running 100 watts. Yeah, I like that comment. Italian QRP is 5 kilowatts. Yeah, that's funny. So I keep adjusting the volume on the rig control software here, thinking that it's going to adjust the volume through my headphones, but I have to do that separately. So if I keep adjusting this, I apologise, but I'll try and keep that. I need to put like a big sticker over it saying "Do not change." Okay, so we can remember he was using 273. Let's see who else is around. There's some slow scan TV. So that's a digital mode. I know quite a few people that are going to be watching this are going to know what stuff is, but if anybody's kind of new to ham radio, this is the slow scan TV, SSTV part of the band. So it's kind of a digital mode. And my license class doesn't allow me to go below 14225. So I've got a big area of the band that I'm not allowed to transmit on, so I have to stay above that. So let's see who else is around. See some signals up here.
I think that's a good idea. The temperatures I'm hearing, 9 degrees, going up to 12. Wow. Turn up the heat, make a pot of coffee, and enjoy the radio. Sounds like a plan, sir. That was great, Larry. Appreciate everything you do for us, sir. And let's go on to see if Mr. Jim North is still with us here. N0UL, Jim, N4RJR. We are doing 7-3, sir. Go ahead.
Okay, sounds like it's the end of a net up here on 14343. I'll let them carry on.
Jim, not hearing you. N0UL,
You see, there's not a lot of stuff going on here. Okay, this was just to India, I think. At the tail end of somebody calling, I think, there. But of course now they've disappeared, so. And we can try and look down here as well. So on the Pax on the air spotting page, it's telling me that 10 minutes ago somebody was on 14255. So if we go down to 14255, and just see if they're still there, and we can go through the list here. There's really not very much going on. Okay, nothing there. So 1 minute ago, this station just moved to 14238. So let's see if we can find somebody on 14238. Down in Louisiana. Not hearing much there either. and 14294. Let's see if there's anything going on in 294. Of course, I could call CQ myself, but we might try that in a little while. But I think I'm going to switch bands. There's really not much going on here on 20 meters. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So if you see it along the side here, I can choose different bands. So that will change me. I'm currently on 20 meters, which is the 14 megahertz band. So I'm going to go to 40 meters and see what's going on there, which is 7 megs. So I've got a little bit of interference going on here as well. So I'll adjust my RF gain down a little bit. And I need to find a spot where I can tune. Okay, I'm just going to drop my power and do a quick tune. So because I switched to a different band, I need to retune my antenna. And it's looking good.
This is advertisement coming on the Weather Channel, so I've
And
seen
we
it.
can
Just
look
had
down
to have
here, I
anything
can
about it.
switch this to 40 meters and see if there's anything going on at 40. So there's somebody on 7185. Let's have a listen. Not a lot heard there. And now you know why I'm called the unlucky ham, right? I do my first ever live stream and haven't made a contact yet. Okay, 7-3 there, LB0FI. Thanks for joining. I know it's you're in a different time zone there, so have a good evening. Catch you later. Thanks. Nothing on 728. Oh, that's funny. There's two activations happening on the same frequency there, it looks like. And yeah, they're both in North Carolina as well. They probably can't hear each other, but I don't know. It's kind of strange. 7295. Let's see. Okay, there is somebody there, and I think they got a 2 operator. Yeah, no kidding there, Kevin. So I do hear somebody here on 7295. They're very, very low down. Just adjust my off gain a little bit so my noise level isn't so strong. It might help pick them out a little bit. So I'm hearing the people that are talking to them, but it's kind of tough to hear them. They're just so very, very weak. Let's see who this is.
So, that's a good day. That's a good deal. Nothing like a fire or anything like this. We're headed to New Mexico with Las Cruces tomorrow. So
It's just a couple of people having a chat here. So I'm not going to try and bust into their conversation.
Yeah, our interstates, they got cameras on them. The state has really worked on them. The interstate, the main lane is completely clear, and the other end is mostly clear. So you just have to be aware of the passers. But well, I'll tell you what, my road out here, there's not been anybody up and down this hill. I don't look for them to have school.
Let's take a look on 17 meters, another band. That's some digital stuff going on there. Just tune up again here. I get these all the time on 17 meters. I have a lot of interference, and you can kind of recognize it by the shape of the signal coming through. They're almost the same. Every few kilohertz, I get the same interference coming through. It's kind of annoying, especially if I bring up the levels a little bit. You can see them. It's been like that for me all the time since I've moved to this house, and it doesn't matter whether I've got. We had an interesting experiment a few months ago where I had the electrical panel changed in my house, and so the house was completely, free of any electrical noise, but I was still getting the same spikes coming through. So I was operating off of a battery at the time. I've actually got I can't show you now, but I've got kind of a switching failover system here, so that if there's no house to the power, then everything gets diverted to a battery, so I can continue to use my radio if I want to. So I did, and I still had all this interference coming through, so I know that the majority of it isn't coming from the house. Which is good and it's bad. It's good because I know that it's not me doing it, but it's bad because it's a lot harder to find where the interference is coming from when it's not coming, from your own house. I can't really easily knock on my neighbours and say, "Hey, could you just turn the power off in your house for a couple of minutes while I find out where this interference might be coming from?" Okay, so there's somebody up here.
Yeah. Let's see if I can get on paperwork out here. Well, I did hear Robert in there with a good signal. Let's see here. Let me see if I can.
Sounds like it's somebody that knows the person they're talking to already. And
how to get my
you're
notes.
certainly not calling CQ right now, so.
In the meantime, I'm going to kick it over to you there, Robert. W5IUA, KD7YDK.
Yeah, I'll leave them to it. I'm not going to bust into their conversation either. And I can only hear one side of it, one half of the conversation. So, okay.
Yeah, Roger, I can do that.
Yeah, okay, Kevin.
And Bill, hot water. Richard, how you doing? This is KD7YDK.
Yeah, noise from, you just don't know where it's coming from. When it's Christmas time, when holidays are here, you tend to get a little bit extra noise levels coming through because people have all their Christmas lights outside, especially during the evening and at night. But it's pretty tough to try and locate some of these things. You know it's coming from a house somewhere, but I'm pretty friendly with my neighbours, at least on one side. I'm not friendly enough where I would actually be able to ask them to cut the power, room by room or the whole house for 10 minutes.
I'll turn it over to Bill. KO68Shell on the group. SM08W, over.
Yeah, LED lights and lower end electronic devices, like you say, Kevin, cheap TVs, and so there's a bit of a red tube going on there. So, all right. Well, I think. Oh, hey, AJ. No, no, I've got the day off today. Let's see if I can go back to 40 meters. Thanks for joining there, AJ. No, I've got the. I'm officially off today. Bunch of stuff going on. Some doctor's appointment. Some bringing my car in for some repair. Had to take one of our dogs to the vet again this morning. She's having a few issues that we need to try and get sorted out. So just a day where I tried to kind of combine a few things that I knew we had to get done that we can't do over the weekend into today. So I thought I'd grab a half hour or so and see if the live stream stuff works. But anyway, appreciate you joining. There's really not much going on. Very little happening.
These sets of numbers. So there you go. You can figure that out. That was quite a while back. See you later. 73 KKFUS.
Let's have a look again on the Proximia. I'm not sure how loud the radio audio is coming through for you. Whether it's too loud, let me know.
I switched over to my vertical. I may have eyes on the
Why don't I just throw a few CQ calls out there and see what happens. See if I get anything. Is this frequency in use? Kilo 9 Kilo Mike Victor checking frequency. Even if it isn't in use, I'm probably not going to hear it. I'm not hearing much here anyway, so this is Kilo 9 Kilo Mike Kilo 9 Kilo Mike Victor checking if the frequency is in use. Okay, nothing there, so let's see what we can do here. CQ, Kilo 9 Kilo Mike Victor, Kilo 9 Kilo Mike Victor, calling CQ, listening for any calls. CQ, this is Kilo 9 Kilo Mike Victor, Kilo 9 Kilo Mike Victor, calling CQ, and listening for any calls. Calling CQ, Kilo 9 Kilo Mike Victor, Kilo 9 Kilo Mike Victor, calling CQ, Kilo 9 Kilo Mike Victor, listening for any calls. There's someone in the background there, but I'm not picking them out. I think there's somebody down in the noise there. Couldn't quite pick you out there. Do you want to try again, please? Over. hear him. CQ, Kilo 9, Kilo Mike Victor. Kilo 9, Kilo Mike Victor, calling CQ, and listening for any calls. I think there was a Whiskey 4 Hotel Zulu. Whiskey 4 Hotel Zulu, go ahead. I can't pick him out. I just can't pick him out. I'm really sorry there. I know it's Whiskey 4 Hotel, but I'm not picking up the last two letters. You're way down in my noise levels. Sorry, but it's hard to pick you out. If you want to try one more time, over. Okay, this is Kilo 9, Kilo Mike Victor. I'm sorry there to the Whiskey 4 station. I just couldn't pick you out there. I know you tried, but I just couldn't get you out of the noise. I'm sorry about that. Maybe we'll be able to try again a little bit later. But apologies. Kevin, you're saying there's a delay. There's a delay between YouTube and the radio. Can you hear me? Can you hear me from at home as well? Then are you listening to me on your radio? CQ. This is Kilo 9, Kilo Mike Victor. Kilo 9, Kilo Mike Victor, calling CQ and listening for any calls. All right, okay, that makes sense. CQ, Kilo 9, Kilo Mike Victor. Kilo 9, Kilo Mike Victor, calling CQ and listening for any calls. CQ, Kilo 9, Kilo Mike Victor, calling CQ and listening.
Whiskey, Quebec, 9, Foxtrot.
Whiskey, Quebec, 9, Fox. Thanks, you're 5-9 into Illinois, over.
Yeah, copy that, Mike. Not bad for a couple miles away. 5-9 here as well, sounding real good today.
Yeah, Roger. That's funny. Thanks for coming back though. Whiskey 4. You've joined the chat. W Kirby, thank you very much for. I'm transmitting, aren't I? Shoot. Thanks, Kevin. I've got to remember to dekey when I start chatting in the on the live stream as well. But yeah, thanks for coming back to the call there. I appreciate it. WQ9F K9KMB. Whoops.
Sounds good, Mike. We'll catch you over there. Hopefully you get some calls. Take it easy and separate.
Yeah, 7-3, Kevin. Many thanks. And QSL card will be in the post. 7-3. Okay. Thank you to W4HKJ. I almost had you there. If you want to try again, then go for it. Although now I know your call sign, it might almost be a little bit of cheating. But I don't know if you were listening when I was doing it. Where are we? 724. Just got to log that. Okay. So yeah, back over to what's going on here. Sorry, I'm still learning how to use StreamYard as well. So W4HKJ. If you want to try again just one more time, but like I said, now I know what call sign to listen out for. We'll see. Let me just do one more. I'll do a quick CQ and then see if I can hear you. CQ, Kilo 9, Kilo Mike Victor. Kilo 9, Kilo Mike Victor, calling CQ and listening. Yeah, I don't know if that's you. I can hear that there's somebody there for sure, but I'm not picking out the audio. I just can't do that. So another thing that I can add here will be let me do it from another browser. Again, this is going to be more that are kind of new to ham radio, maybe. But there's an online database, so I can put in there the call sign of whoever I might be trying to make contact with. Which is over here. Okay there, Wally. So you're down in Alabama. Okay, very, very good. Using a 718. Okay, so now I know where you are, but sorry we didn't quite make the contact there. And actually, a little bit of a plug here. If I go back to the home screen, one of my that I just released today. It's on the front page of QRZ.com. So go check that out if you get some time as well. I went out on Sunday last weekend for winter, and it was pretty cool. But anyway, I guess it's okay to plug my own channel on my own live stream, right? Hey there, K0 MRD Radio Pepper. Thanks for joining the live stream. I don't know what you've been doing today on the radio, but really, I can't find much going on here. Band's in pretty bad shape. 20 meters. I looked at 20 meters. We're on 40 meters now, and we had a quick look on 17 as well. And there's not a lot going on. So yeah, it's. But I said it before. Like I'm the unlucky ham, and there's a reason for that. But yeah. So I think I'm probably going to just call it a day in a couple of minutes. It's getting close to lunchtime here as well, so I'll run downstairs and see what my wife works from home as well. So we'll take a look and see what we're going to have for lunch today. Yeah, I appreciate you guys checking into the live stream, and I think I'm actually just going to say 7.3 to be putting out. I didn't really have like a set time for how long I was going to do this for. If bands were going crazy, then I'd be on here a lot longer. But I think this is probably a good time to wrap things up. So with that said, I'll say 7.3 everybody. Thanks again for joining. 7.3 Kevin and Wally and AJ. I'm not sure who still is watching now. I haven't figured out how to see who's actually viewing right now. But I'll catch you guys later. 7.3. Thanks everyone.